Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Nick and Phyllis' secret passion, exes surrender behind closed doors. The Young and the Restless I&R spoilers reveal that Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, will reconnect during the week of May 13 to 17, so that'll give them a chance to open up and lean on each other. Nick will kick things off by using Phyllis as a confident first, so he may admit he's worried about Victor Newman's Eric Braeden grudge against Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and how his dad's coping while Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, is in rehab. Of course, Nick may also worry about whether Nikki's sobriety will stick. Not to mention there's all this Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, and Claire Grace, Haley Aaron, drama going on. In other words, it sounds like Nick will be stressed and need someone to vent to, so Phyllis will gladly offer a sympathetic ear. Once Nick's done, I&R spoilers hint that Phyllis will confide in him too, since she's just as concerned about Summer. There'll also be some new developments regarding Daniel Romalotti Jr., Michael Graziadei, since Phyllis will bungle her attempt to help him with all the lawsuit mayhem. Plus, Phyllis will be feeling pretty blue over Danny Romalotti, Michael Damian, happily skipping off on tour with Christine Blair, Laura Lee Bell, so it's clear that she'll need some support. Since Phyllis and Nick could stand to relieve some of this stress, is there a chance they'll land back in bed together? Nick shut drunk Phyllis down the last time she suggested it, but maybe he'll be more open to the idea if she suggests it again, while sober. Although Nick knows things never end well, when he falls back into old habits with Phyllis, the temptation may be too strong. It'd be fun to see Phyllis and Nick surrender to some passion behind closed doors, so stick with us for more predictions on how far their reconnection will go. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Nick and Phyllis will at least bond over all the stressful news in their lives, so stay tuned for updates on what's next for these two. In the bustling city of Genoa City, where whispers and secrets dance beneath the glittering facade of high society, the air is thick with anticipation. The latest gossip spreads like wildfire through the corridors of power, igniting flames of curiosity and intrigue, and amidst the chaos of tangled relationships and simmering tensions, there exists a tale as old as time itself, the story of Nick Newman and Phyllis Summers, two souls bound by a love that defies reason and expectation. Nick Newman, the dashing son of the Newman dynasty, possesses a charm that could melt even the coldest of hearts. With his piercing blue eyes and rugged good looks, he is the epitome of Genoa City's eligible bachelors. Yet beneath his polished exterior lies a man haunted by the ghosts of his past, yearning for a love that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Phyllis Summers, on the other hand, is a force to be reckoned with. Fierce and unapologetically bold, she has clawed her way to the top of the social ladder with sheer determination and grit. With her fiery red hair and smoldering gaze, she commands attention wherever she goes, leaving a trail of broken hearts in her wake. But despite their tumultuous history, marked by betrayal, passion and heartache, Nick and Phyllis find themselves drawn to each other like moths to a flame. Theirs is a love that refuses to be extinguished, no matter how hard they try to deny it. It all begins with a chance encounter, a fleeting moment of connection amidst the chaos of their everyday lives. Perhaps it's a lingering glance across a crowded room or a brush of hands as they reach for the same object. Whatever the catalyst may be, it ignites a spark that sets their souls ablaze with desire. As they navigate the treacherous waters of their complicated past, Nick and Phyllis find themselves inexorably drawn together, unable to resist the pull of their shared history. And so they embark on a journey of rediscovery, delving deep into the recesses of their hearts to unearth the truth that lies buried beneath layers of resentment and regret. Behind closed doors, away from prying eyes and judgmental whispers, Nick and Phyllis surrender to the irresistible pull of their passion. In each other's arms, they find solace from the storms that rage outside, losing themselves in a whirlwind of desire and longing. But their forbidden romance does not go unnoticed by those who would seek to tear them apart. Enemies old and new lurk in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike and destroy everything they hold dear. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, Nick and Phyllis must confront their demons and fight for the love they so desperately crave. But will their bond be strong enough to withstand the trials and tribulations that lie ahead? Or will they be torn apart once and for all, destined to wander the lonely corridors of their shattered hearts? Only time will tell as Nick and Phyllis navigate the twists and turns of their tumultuous relationship, clinging to each other with a fierceness born of desperation and desire. For in a world where nothing is certain, love remains the one constant that defies all logic and reason. As the sun sets on another day in Genoa City, casting long shadows across the landscape, Nick and Phyllis find themselves locked in an embrace that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. In each other's arms, they find redemption and salvation, a beacon of hope in a world consumed by darkness. And so their secret passion burns brightly, illuminating the path that lies ahead with the promise of a love that knows no bounds. For Nick and Phyllis, the journey is far from over, it is only just beginning. In the bustling metropolis of Genoa City, where the scent of ambition hangs heavy in the air and secrets lurk in the shadows of high-rise buildings, the drama unfolds like an intricately woven tapestry. Among the myriad of characters that grace the canvas of The Young and the Restless, none captivate the audience quite like Nick Newman and Phyllis Summers. Once entangled in a fiery romance that burned bright with passion and tumult, their love story left an indelible mark on the hearts of viewers, and now whispers of a clandestine reunion between these two former flames echo through the corridors of Genoa City, sending shockwaves through the tight-knit community. It all began with a stolen glance across the crowded room of the iconic Newman Tower, where the scent of power and privilege mingled with the palpable tension between Nick and Phyllis. Despite their tumultuous history, there remained an undeniable chemistry that simmered just beneath the surface, waiting to be reignited with a single spark. And as fate would have it, that spark was ignited on a fateful night when circumstances brought them together once more. Nick, the dashing scion of the Newman dynasty, found himself at a crossroads in both his personal and professional life. Despite his success as a businessman, there was a void within him that no amount of wealth or power could fill. And then there was Phyllis, the fierce and independent woman whose allure had always been impossible for Nick to resist. Though they had parted ways amidst the wreckage of their past, the embers of their passion still smoldered, waiting to be stoked into flame once more. Meanwhile, Phyllis had carved out a name for herself as a formidable force in the world of fashion, her sharp wit and cunning intellect serving her well in the cutthroat world of high-stakes business. But beneath the veneer of confidence and sophistication, she carried with her the scars of past betrayals and heartbreaks, and yet when Nick came knocking at her door, all of her defenses crumbled in the face of the undeniable pull between them. Their reunion was clandestine, shrouded in secrecy as they stole away to a secluded retreat far from the prying eyes of their friends and family. Behind closed doors, they surrendered to the passion that had always simmered just beneath the surface, their bodies entwined in a dance as old as time itself. In each other's arms, they found solace from the chaos of their lives, a fleeting moment of bliss amidst the storm. As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end, and so too did their secret rendezvous. As they parted ways once more, their hearts heavy with the weight of what they knew could never be, they made a pact to keep their tryst hidden from the world. And yet secrets have a way of unraveling in the most unexpected of ways. As whispers of their affair began to spread like wildfire through the corridors of Genoa City, those closest to Nick and Phyllis found themselves caught in the crossfire of their tumultuous reunion. From Nick's ex-wife Sharon to Phyllis's on-again off-again paramour Jack Abbott, the fallout threatened to tear apart the very fabric of their lives. And yet amidst the chaos and the drama, Nick and Phyllis found themselves drawn together, once more, their connection stronger than ever in the face of adversity. For in each other, they had found a love that defied logic and reason, a love that burned brighter with each passing day. As the sun sets on another day in Genoa City, the fate of Nick and Phyllis remains uncertain. Will they succumb to the pressures of society and go their separate ways once more, or will they defy the odds and fight for the love that has always been written in the stars? Only time will tell, as the young and the restless continue on their journey through the tangled web of love and betrayal that is life in Genoa City.